Oh, ahoy there!
Who are you talking to up there, Blackbeard?
Is it Dreadbeard finally here?
Ah, no, it's Hal, the Englishman again.
It figures. I was just having a moment of peace. Get him to come back next week.
He's got 3 pizzas and 2 bottles in brown bags.
Oh, well, ahoy there, Hal. Come aboard. Blackbeard, put that paintbrush down. Show some hospitality to the boy.
It's too hot to work anyway.
Hal, welcome back aboard. Let me help you with those things.
Thanks. Hello, chaps. As promised, I haven't breathed a word about the monster to anyone else.
Well, that's as well, matey. Always remember, that monster is ours and nobody else's.
You know about Bromey, 'cause you're one of us now, a Brome Lake pirate.
You can be proud, boy.
Captain, is it true? Am I really a Brome Lake pirate?
He makes good tea.
Hurry up, Captain. Thin crust pizzas.
All right. Blame it on the humidity. He's a Brome Lake pirate, whatever.
The honor, the privilege.
Finally, he's here.
Here's who?
Dreadbeard, my brother.
Ahoy, you old lake dogs. I've been away too long.
Welcome back, Dreadbeard.
Hello.
Ahoy.
A fine time to turn up for work. In your absence, Dreadbeard, I took your turn at everything, which now works out to you taking my turn for 3 years.
All right, Blackbeard. But first, feast your eyes on this.
A treasure map.
Of Brome Lake.
You've laid it over the pizzas.
Hush, boy. Dreadbeard, there's no X that marks the spot. Where's the treasure?
Let me have that back a minute. There, Captain. You see? It's not marked with an X anymore. These days, O marks the spot.
Oh?
Oh.
Hey?
They changed their codes on the treasure maps. The X was getting too well known. O was the obvious replacement.
X to O. What is this, tic-tac-toe?
All those maps with the O's that we threw away.
Well, I'm going to bring you old lake dogs up to date now.
Little brother, I'm so proud of you. I still have every letter you sent from the South Seas.
Huh? I only sent the one.
Now you've come back to share your lucrative knowledge.
Yeah, lucrative.
3 cheers for Dreadbeard. Hip, hip.
Hooray!
However, I must insist on a small fee.
Huh?
Expenses. You do want to be up to date now, don't you, mateys?
Scoundrel.
Yes, we do. The last ex-Redbeard led us to, we dug up a septic tank.
Blackbeard, I never forced you to hog the pickaxe.
Guys, listen to you. That's another thing. Y'all sound so old school. I've been all over the world, and no pirate these days says, "Arr."
What? How dare they not?
No, it was okay in the olden days, back when they had bags of time. But nowadays, it's inefficient, hinders productivity. You know, carbon footprint, melting ice caps. All those R's is a bad habit, but you can kick it.
Kick the R's?
Yeah, gradually. Every time you catch yourself saying A-R-R, you just drop a doubloon in this here jar.
Is it really a global warming factor?
Positive.
I've been trying for weeks to say with the guys. I diligently practiced in private until I had enough confidence to clearly speak with my R's in public.
Wow, all this time I thought the words were coming out of his mouth.
He's living the dream.
I'll modernize things around here. You'll see.
Alas, then, shall the fragrance of this bloom perish.
Blimey, you're a real limey.
Yes, I'm Hal, an anthropologist from England.
How did you end up here in the townships?
Well, I found a rare enclave of anachronistic microcultures, forming a schism with our homogenized modern-day global hinterland.
Oh, right.
Yes, Redbeard, Captain Scar, and Blackbeard represent to me the last old bastions of tradition.
Captain, did he just call us old bastions?
That he did, Redbeard.
That's no way to talk, boy. We're your friends. Go wash your mouth out.
It's a compliment, guys.
I wouldn't change these chaps for the world.
Oh, very touching, Hal.
Yeah, just like the son I never had.
Luckily.
Hal here once saved our lives from Bromey.
Oh, please.
Well. You face the monster of Brome Lake. Put her here.
Dreadbeard, I particularly like that lovely arrangement of beads on your dreadlocked beard.
Them ain't beads, boy. He's just a messy eater.
Arr, we have a treasure map and a light easterly. Let's sail for Douglas Beach and dig under the old...
Captain, you said ARR again. Put a doubloon in the jar.
Look, mateys, a stranger comes this way.
Yeah, black outfit and shades. He's a G-man.
What a mean face. Looks like he's going to a funeral.
Oh, chaps, he's probably lost his way to his wedding and is aptly nervous, hence his pallid complexion. One cannot judge a book by its cover.
Seen our ship now, heading this way.
Redbeard, kindly turn on the invisibility shield.
Aye, aye. Arr! Ow!
Are you all right?
The button imploded.
You've poked a hole in the control panel.
He's fried the circuit. Put that out.
I'm stuck. Somebody, pull my finger.
Anyone?
Got it myself.
All right, the G-Man is coming. Let's tiptoe to the wheelhouse.
Captain Scar, do we have to be so tiresome in this hot, sticky day? He looks quite respectable to me.
And what gives you that idea?
Well, he's very smartly dressed and has a rather authoritative swish.
Swish? Swish? Boy, what was that you said about books and their covers?
Close the door now, boy.
But why are we sneaking around?
Oh, he's unbelievable. Go on, have yourself a little sneak. There you go. Huh. See? Fun.
Kindly turn on the shipping forecast, Blackbeard.
Aye, aye.
Saw with my own eyes the most horrible disaster beyond my worst nightmares.
Mm-hmm. So how did that make you feel about your latte?
Blackbeard, get our local station.
And now, the shipping forecast on CIDI 99.1 FM. Today, it will be a fine day all over the eastern townships, except on Brome Lake.
Turn it off. They're always wrong.
Oh, I don't mean to sound negative, but from here, the stranger looks a bit like the angel of death.
Guys, if anyone's looking for me, I ain't home.
No. You're okay, Blackbeard. The Angel of Death has more of a mullet.
Get your head down, Captain. Everyone, listen. He's crossing the deck. He's inspecting the remains of the pizzas. First, the Fradiavolo. Next, the Thai chicken.
Wow. You can hear that, Redbeard?
No, mateys. I've got my eye up to a hole in the wall. There's something not right about him. He's coming to the door.
Howboy, open the door slowly with your foot behind a little ways.
Hello.
Sir, I need you to immediately produce the registration papers and appropriate documents concerning this unlicensed vessel. Are you responsible for this structure?
Well, no, I'm Hal, the new boy. I mostly make the tea. And this is the Nancy, owned and operated by the Pirates of Brome Lake.
Get out of the doorway, boy. I'll do the talking. Lovely day. What can I do for you?
Are you the owner of this construction?
Well, who wants to know?
The government.
Well, I'm sure the government would like to know everything about everything, wouldn't they? But where do you come into the picture, Mr. I didn't catch your name.
My badge.
Very nice.
It's a big shiny one, right enough.
Do we need any badges today?
Forcefully or otherwise. I am here to gather intelligence.
Well, you won't get much around here.
Not with that attitude.
Chaps, be reasonable. He is only...
What makes you think he can order us about?
The government.
What's your name? Secret agent man?
No. I will ask the questions that serve the government. To you, my name is immaterial.
Imagine growing up with a name like that.
All right. It's Mr. Shilworth.
Immaterial Shilworth?
No, Morris Ronald Shilworth.
Well, okay, you better come in out of the rain, Mr. Maurice Ronald Shilworth.
Oh, no. Never invite a vampire in.
I think we should let Mr. Shilworth get on with his job, Captain.
Captain? Who's this captain you refer to?
Well, you, Captain. Why are you making that face? Have you got something in your eye? Ouch, Blackbeard! You've clumsily stomped on my toe.
Hal, don't identify any of us to the stranger.
Well, he's not a stranger now, is he? He's Mr. Shilworth.
Ah, nice. Let's all exchange friendship bracelets.
No thanks. Shilworth wants to hand out steel ones with locking mechanisms.
Well, Mr. Shilworth, let's straighten this out now. You work for the government, right?
Correct.
And the government works for the people, right?
Huh? Well, correct.
Well, your quest is over. We are the people, and you know what? I'm feeling good today. At ease. At ease. In fact, Shilworth, you can have the rest of the day off. Dismissed.
Huh?
Wait, Skipper. While he's here, you may as well do the dishes and clean the galley.
Uh-huh, yeah, and there's a deck to swab.
And a bucket of suckers to gut.
And if he's done before 5, my feet are desperate for a massage. Look at these, boys.
Yeah.
Open the window, Hal.
Redbeard, put your boots back on.
I don't have time to waste here.
Oh, I see there's no dampening your zeal. And you're right, you don't have time to waste. There's ankle-deep bills needing bailed out. Better slip off them fancy slip-ons.
You will be the ones needing bailed out.
Is there an echo in here? All right now, Shilworth, lickety-split, on the double, hop two.
Hey, Redbeard. At last we'll get a close-up view of what taxpayers' money gets spent on.
Yeah, we'll be sure to tell the taxpayers all about it if we ever meet any.
Silence. Answer my questions. Who is the owner of this unauthorized construction?
Unauthorized? My Uncle Jimmy gave us the old barn to fix up this ship.
Yeah, Shilworth, what's seating you?
I did a background check with HQ before I lighted on this location.
Don't you be a lightin' anything in here.
Yeah, especially not right after supper.
Silence! This vessel is not listed anywhere.
Hey, she listed 30 degrees starboard after Bromey chewed the bow.
I want documentation. I want all of your names and coordinates.
Coordinates? Oh no, I should have paid attention in geometry class.
No funny business. You can be sure all information will be passed over with a fine-tooth comb.
Shilworth, no need to trouble yourself. We could comb that information ourselves. After all, you'll have enough on your plate, what with all that swabbing, bailing, gutting, and massaging.
Enough! You'll do as I say. You there, what's your name?
Well, it's...
Don't tell him, Redbeard.
Ah, Redbeard, is it?
No, I am Redbeard.
No, I am Redbeard.
Captain, cheers. You didn't have to.
No, I'm Asparagus.
Huh? Sticking together. Pathetic. And you're Hal, right?
Yes, Mr. Shilworth, sir. Please, I'd like you to know I'm personally willing to cooperate in any way I possibly can with you and the government in this investigation.
Well, all right, Hal. I'll remember that.
And so will we, boys. So will we.
The jar, Captain Scar.
Yeah, I'll remember. An elephant never, thingy.
Chaps, don't take it that way. I'm just trying to do the right thing.
I'm sorely disappointed, boys.
As for the rest of you, I'll make it much more difficult for the judge to show clemency.
For what? We haven't done anything wrong.
Huh. You simple country people don't realize the awesome power I wield over you.
Come on now, Shilworth. Listen to yourself. Were you like this as a child?
You fools. You think you are being brave? I can have a chopper come in here with a SWAT team.
Mighty friendly. But the flies never get that bad.
Keep the screen door shut.
And always, always take the garbage ashore on Tuesdays. Or is it Thursdays?
I see. Ignoring my warnings, do you dare to take a stand against me? To revolt?
Shilworth, you make me want to do something revolting.
I was born to be revolting.
I'm revolting right there with you.
Me too.
Not me. Mr. Shilworth, sir. Please, sir. I want to cooperate. Chaps, if you could only please listen to Mr. Shilworth. One should always submit oneself, trusting the authorities know best.
For the first time in my life, I actually feel seasick.
Captain?
Shilworth, on a deeper level, where is all this hostility coming from?
I will ask the questions. I didn't come here to be psychoanalyzed by the hillbillies of Brome Lake.
Pirates! It's the Pirates of Brome Lake.
Don't you people know who I am?
No!
I am the highest level top secret government intelligence agent.
Well, now you've just blown your cover.
No, you don't know my secret number.
Take no notice. They're only jealous, Mr. Shilworth. Are you a bit like Agent 007?
Why, yes, exactly, Hal. Only I'm 10 times better.
Aha, well that would make you Agent 070, because 10 times 007...
Silence!
You move the decimal point.
Silence, I said. In fact, Hal, pal, with my training and gadgets, I make 007 look like a wuss.
Objection. He already looks like a wuss.
Yes, and I'm rather inclined to think he sounds like one, too.
Hal, People who live in glass houses.
Arr, and fools seldom differ.
One doubloon, brother. Thank you.
I'll give you two choices. One, you tell me your secrets, and I may decide to give you a reward.
And what's the second choice?
No, not.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
So he is the angel of after all.
Arr! Quit stalling, mateys. The choice is clear. Take the money. We don't need another coffee machine.
Blackbeard, the jar.
Oh, Dreadbeard, have you nothing better to do at this critical moment than rob my crew over linguistic trivialities?
No, not really.
Have you ever considered putting those talents to use for the government? Come on over to the dark side, Dreadbeard.
Don't you do it, little brother.
No way, Pedro.
It's Jose.
Whatever. I ain't switching sides. Maybe it's really Shilworth that wants to defecticate.
Well, he should go to the can.
No more diversions. You are all in jeopardy. I will ask the questions and you will answer.
All right. Do you have any in the nature and wildlife category?
No!
17th century flugelhorns?
No! Pay attention. I am licensed to use deadly force.
Shilworth, instead of the coffee machine, how about a barbecue in stainless as a consolation prize?
You're not on some game show.
Make up your mind. You just said we were in jeopardy.
Yeah.
Agent 070. Yes? Listen, I know this is irregular, but I want a code vermilion for backup. No. Just a few country boys needing a lesson in who's the man.
What's a code vermilion?
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Good.
If only I could hear the other side of this conversation.
Good. Good. Yes. Excellent. That's great. Oh, fantastic.
Don't fret, Captain. Whatever it is, it sounds positive.
Shilworth, the rain's off. Could you take your call on the deck? Okay, now he's holding his finger up, ignoring me. That's annoying.
Easy now. Blackbeard, I'll open the door and direct him out, like thus.
Yes. Brome Lake. B-R-O-M-E.
Ah, privacy.
I have a feeling he'll be back after speaking with HQ.
Well, don't you want to go outside and join your new pal, Hal?
Boy, you'll walk the plank for this, just as soon as we get back with one. From the lumber store.
Chaps, I think you misunderstand. I am lulling him. If he thinks there's someone on his side, he's much less likely to do something brash. Can't you see I'm still on your side?
Well, you have a strange way of showing it.
Lulling, are you?
Yes, lulling.
Should we give the boy another chance, Captain?
Sure, so he can stab us in the back again?
No, Captain, please. More than anything, I still want to be a Brome Lake pirate.
Oh, Captain, would you say yes for now? He's doing the puppy dog eyes. I can't stand that.
You know what they say, one spittin'.
It's worth two in the bush.
Guys, we have to think fast before Shilworth comes back. I don't want to give up my treasure map.
I don't even want to give him the time of day. He's irksome.
What are the odds? Of all the secret agents we could have got, this one's got narcissistic control freak issues.
Yeah, he's making me claustrophobic.
Dear brother, since when have you been afraid of heights?
We were all supposed to get our Go Faster suits a fortnight ago.
I'm never ordering anything from Seabay again.
Well, I, for one, don't intend to get code vermilioned. Not this afternoon.
Nor I, especially by such an unworthy adversary.
Ah, yes. Death. Always there, waiting, mocking all those precious moments in pursuit of wisdom, giving love, facing hardships, daring to dream. Does it really all end as the lowly enterprise of munching maggots and worms that wriggle and slither about and go in and out of our eye holes? Oh, yuck.
Tea, anyone?
Ah, yes, tea. Now there's a good boy.
Go on, then I'll have a cup.
Not so fast, huh? Fools. I command you to stop. Do not do what you are planning to do.
Coffee drinker, are you?
Huh?
Would you like some tea, Mr. Shilworth?
No. You got anything stiffer?
Frozen yogurt.
Shilworth, everything okay back at HQ?
Okay. Of course it's okay. It's always okay. Okay?
Okay.
I can't believe it. They won't authorize a code vermilion to me.
Well, what's your second favorite color? Maybe they have that in stock.
Huh? I don't need to discuss secret agent business with you. I can deal with you myself. I have a secret weapon. You'll never guess what's in my breast pocket.
A pool table?
No! Silence! be in awe and marvel at this.
A pen?
At first glance, you've heard it said, the pen is mightier than the sword.
Classic disinformation put about by guys with swords.
Yeah, to make it easier for themselves on the battlefield.
Let's spare thought for those who fell wielding quill and inkpot.
Well, those that fell missed the battle. They had to go wash off ink stains.
A pen is useless against a sword.
Ah, yes, but history is written by he who holds the pen.
Yeah, and he writes exactly what the guy with the sword tells him to.
Silence! This is no ordinary pen. It's an AK Break A47, and it cost the unwitting taxpayer $8.2 million to develop. It projects a beam of cheesy country pop slicing through your brain.
Shilworth, we don't groove to that around here.
No, but you might get an encore in Mansonville.
We also have a secret flashing device that overloads the masses with stupidity.
Yeah, I've seen it already.
Yeah, it's called TV.
Oh, please, Mr. Shilworth, sir. Please don't use that AK Break AK-47 on me. I'll tell you anything you want to know about the Pirates of Brome Lake and their homemade ship, the Nancy, and the monster of these waters, Bromie, which they constantly
Will you shut the kettle off, boy?
Yes, Captain. So sorry. I didn't know what I was saying.
Ungrateful boy, we trusted you. Took you under our wing.
Like an egg.
Yes, that's it, Hal. Tell me everything you know. You'll be rewarded.
Leave the boy alone, Shilworth. If you want to hear a real secret, I'll tell you a big one I've kept for a long time.
Interesting. Go ahead.
Should I sit down for this, little brother?
You're already sitting. Remember I told you I was captain of my own floating palace?
Yeah.
Well, it was to avoid telling you the horrible truth.
What?
I hitched a ride one day on a Phoenician longboat, 50 oars down either side. Once aboard, I greeted them in Phoenician. They answered in English, took my gold, and threw me below.
They were only Phoenicians?
There were 2 men to an oar, a guard, heavily into rubber, and a dude who beat on a big drum. Day after day, we toiled and strained in enforced silence. Heave, cried every man into himself. Pull, we screamed without sound. Sweat dribbled off us into the swirling bilge that slapped about our knees. One day, the drummer started crazy talking. Something about this being a long way from Nashville. He fell over when they unshackled him. His feet had barnacles.
Carbuncles?
No, barnacles. He could hardly walk the plank.
You'd have to limp it.
I was chosen to be the new drummer. However, the shine wore off and I got the blahs playing the same old rhythm. I'm an artist. I get creative urges. I threw in this little shuffle and looked up to see if anyone had noticed.
Had they?
Had they ever? 399 blazing eyes in one patch stared back. A strange expression, like delighted rage, contorted every face. With my new beat, the men became leaner, meaner, and keener. They constantly stared at me, mesmerized. I held my entire audience captive.
They were already captive.
In chains.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, to boost morale, the captain said if any man could lick the sweat off his forehead, he would be given the ship and all her cargo. So every day, 200 inverted tongues writhed on the faces before me. That's when I wrote the letter. I didn't want you to worry or to be sad.
All of you, stop wasting government time.
Dreadbeard's poured out his soul. Maybe you don't appreciate that, Shilworth, because everything's been handed to you on a plate.
How dare you? Like my father before me, I began as the foremost building code inspector in Canada.
How lovely. My father was in stocks.
Yeah, with his head and hand sticking out, so people could throw rotten fruit.
Silence! I've trampled igloos that weren't built to code all across the Arctic. Worked my way south, bulldozing every unauthorized cabin, shed, lean-to, and bivouac I could find. I'd kick over a pile of sticks if it looked like someone lived there without a permit. I love my job. Can't wait till my vacation is over.
What? Shilworth, you're here on your vacation?
How could they force me into vacation? I'm the best. They ran out of awards and promotions for me. I didn't want a vacation.
There's the root of it. You defined yourself by what you do and forgot about who you are.
What could I have done differently?
Well, maybe if he hadn't been so angry.
Thorough. He means thorough, Mr. Shilworth.
I am the greatest. I just can't do this anymore. I can't.
Aw, even Genghis Khan couldn't anymore.
Young man, Hal, listen, you're on my side. If you stick with me, you'll get to meet politicians. We can be on a first-name basis now, Hal, buddy.
Oh, thank you, Morris Ronald.
Hey, my friends call me Mo, or, Ron.
Thank you, Mo. Or should I say Ron?
Whatever. Mo, Ron, pick one.
I like both names.
Hal, you might even get to meet my superior, Mr. Iglesias.
Oh, what's his first name?
That's classified. We only know his first initial, B.
B. Iglesias?
I've heard of this big lazy ass.
Yeah, how do we know that name?
Obviously, there's more than one B. Iglesias in government.
Chaps, can't you be more accommodating? Every day the miracle of government is created anew for us by a great many morons and big lazy asses.
And people wonder why nothing works.
Shilworth, you were given a vacation to give you a taste of the real world. Welcome to the next level. Reality.
How dare you assume to? Huh?
Yeah, it's all right, Shilworth. We're from counterintelligence.
Yeah, congratulations. You passed the test, Mo, Ron.
Well done, Shilworth. We've been interested in you for a long time.
So that's what HQ were up to.
Go now. Your secret mission for Canada is to protect her from criminal bankers.
It's so outrageous, it must be true. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Goodbye.
Shilworth.
Yes, sir.
We'll be checking up.
Yes, sir.
That was close.
Bravo, chaps. Counterintelligence. How ingenious. He thinks he's on a higher mission.
Oh, he is now. Let's just hope he sticks to it.